Ohio, Sekai, good morning, world.
Welcome to probably the 50 millionth seasonal anime YouTube video out there. I can't promise this will be any different than any of the other seasonal anime videos, but what I can promise is that I can't promise anything. So keep watching out of respect for my honesty.
You know something? At least he's honest.
I'll be shoving my unwanted opinions down your throat because your tastes are probably trash, so you're gonna need my professional advice. This sweat-tastic summer season is full of many wild things, like about 600 isekai, so many flashing lights that you'll end up going so blind that you Stevie wonder if Discord light mode is controlling the entire anime industry. Japanese skullgirls teaching us just about everything important in life, be it survival skills, weightlifting, or even sex. And it's also starring Bill Nye, a MILF, actual fucking Leif Erikson, Madoka again, and yeah, I'll just call you Lolly. With the trend of anime genres focusing on isekai, shonen, sports, rom-coms, and more, it feels refreshing to see Copcraft, a buddy cop anime. It follows the detective Kei Motaba and his partner Tyrana, Lolly, a knight from an alien world. The chemistry between these two is pretty neat. I'm also digging the soundtrack, and I feel like this will go down as a quality unnoticed show this season. Also, I don't care how old she is in her home world, if you guys loot her, you're all going straight to hell.
Suck on this!
Woo, damn is this fire. No, I mean, the video is literally on fire. My computer is actually ablaze. You need me to put that out for you? Isn't that fire you've got? Yup. Wait, aren't you a character from Fire Force? Uh-huh. So you're telling me that you're dressed like firefighters, but your special powers are shooting more fire? Yup. Huh. So you're like the Japanese version of the American police then? Anyways, so far I've dug this show and its hype-ass action scenes, but I'm mainly in love with the unique ways certain visuals are illustrated and animated, and the immense detail applied to them. If ASMR fire wasn't a thing, well it is now because I could just bathe in these flames. And I guess these are the waifus of the show? No, to hell with them. Fire-chan here is my waifu. Isekai Cheat Magician is a show that I thought didn't do anything outright awful, but it didn't really do anything great either. Nothing was really done to catch my attention, nor does it really have any quirks to differentiate it from other isekai anime. But I guess if you're an isekai slut like me, it might be worth giving it a try. If there's anything else I can really say about it, it's that 1, it's an anime, and 2, this horse should see a dentist. Maybe he shouldn't eat poorly animated rocks. And now for the show that seems to be gathering the most hype this season. Dr. Stone is one of the latest hit shonen anime that follows scientific genius Senku and his brawny friend Taiju, who's trying to roleplay the main character of Black Clover. They're both on a mission to restore civilization after modern-day humanity was turned into stone thousands of years ago by a mysterious light right while Taiju was in the middle of confessing to his love interest. That event is now referred to as the biggest anime cockblock of all time. Rocking the charts, and with good reason, this anime is setting itself up for a compelling plotline, which feels like it could venture in a multitude of directions. It's also had some intriguing moral dilemmas, and it contains information on actual material science. Maybe one day we'll see American classrooms adopting Dr. Stone as the next Bill Nye. Finally, a show that will actually get weebs ripped through its hot, fit girls and macho guys. Yeah, I've been surprisingly enjoying this one, and all the girls are pretty likable. There's even an exercise version of Yumiko from Kakaguri. I can't wait to see all the different ways this anime inspires people to get physically active.
Ah, shit!
Yeah, I got this. The second isekai I'm covering this season is Refaretta, which I was pretty wired up for this season. However, the anime jumps into things with ultra-fast pacing, like a hentai that goes from the scene of someone stripping directly into the scene of them putting their clothes back on. I'm mostly unsure how we got to that point, but what I do know is that the series follows a normal class of students who are summoned to this world to save a country from destruction. While they're exploring a dungeon, the main character falls deep into the abyss. He drops so low that it's actually just a deep metaphor for how well it adapted the manga, which many of its readers have been saying it's much better. The problem with having pacing this fast is that if you move faster than light, all you can see is darkness.
That's Stifler's mom? Ooh! That chick's a MILF! What the hell's that? MILF. Mom, I'd like to
Continuing the train of seasonal isekai is Do You Love Your Mom and her two-hit multi-target attacks. Jesus, lately it's like the anime series are all trying to be early 2000s Panic at the Disco songs. Ever wonder how it'd be if you got isekai'd with your own mom? Well, look no further, this is peak isekai. So far I've found this show fairly hilarious, as it feels like it parodies the isekai genre similar to how Konosuba does, and the scenarios the MC gets tangled into with his mom are pretty funny. Instead of being overpowered, his mother is, and she's pretty much dictated how his entire journey has gone so far, even his party members. Is for hot-ass MILFs, baby! I mean, she's a pretty damn cool mom. I kind of wish she was my mom. But I mean, it's not like I'd still think she'd be super hot then. Honestly, she's more like a fun older sister. I could be into that if she wasn't blood related or anything. Come to think of it, I want to give a big shout out to all my friends who have hot sisters out there. Thank you. Dude, you're supposed to be talking about anime. Wait, what? Dude, this wasn't even part of the script. Alright weebs, it's time for a fake ad, because I'm not popular enough to get sponsored. Gotta make myself look official, you know. Is this summer season too fucking hot for you? That means you need to try our one-of-a-kind super water. It's not just any old fucking water, it has the word super in it. 100% water, 0% bullshit. Drink this shit, bitch. You look like you're about to faint. Bet you're feeling super now. Only $800 a bottle. Buy our water within the next 6 milliseconds, and we'll send you the whole fucking ocean. After giving us the hype train that was Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2, Studio Wit does it again. Vinland Saga's storytelling has been excellent, and right from the opening action sequence, the visual detail you can see in this series is damn dazzling. Except for this poor fish, apparently. Please kill me. If the people who made Berserk 2016 weren't huffing lines of cocaine off a table of wet paint, then maybe Vinland is akin to what it could have been. Along with Dr. Stone, this anime increased my brain cells from 2 to 3, as it contains Norse mythology as well as Nordic and Viking history. And fucking Leif Erikson is in it, man. This is it, guys. Anime needs to take over all the schools. It's time to greenlight Naruto's declassified school survival guide.
私たちが住んでいる世界ではありません。だよね。もしかして異世界転生ってやつ？違います。Jesus, thank you.
Granbelm offers most of what Madoka pretty much already did, except someone fisted Evangelion into it to form what feels like a really awkward Russian crossover A&B. Madoka, don't get in the robot. Madoka, don't you dare pilot that damn robot. Although if there's one thing I do appreciate about this show, it's that the strange pairing of magical girls with mecha actually leads to some pretty interesting fight scenes. The soundtrack has also been pretty dope. Even though the Madoka inspiration is blatantly obvious, it still feels like it's just missing one thing, and it's not someone's head. Where the hell is this show's Kyubey? Oh, he's over here in this anime about Let's Play streamers that, according to this alpaca, must reach 1 million streaming views by partaking in his games in order to escape their situation.
And now he fights to make video games fun again. Gamers, rise up!
This show has a pretty cool concept and premise, but the execution feels a tad subpar, as I never get the true feeling that the events are being streamed, nor do the whole Let's Play vibes come across much.
There is a clear, unequivocal link between violent video games, violent behavior. Their blood pressure goes up, their heart rate goes up, violent actions go up. The data is persistent and clear across many different forms. You cannot deny it.
Zero Maidens in Your Savage season rewinds us back to when we were all discovering all the awkward nuances that came with approaching our sexual frustrations. And as weebs, most of us probably still are. I feel for you, brother. I really enjoy all of the main girls so far, and they've honestly felt like some of the most genuine anime characters I've ever seen. This one's definitely at the top of my recommendations this season, especially for awkward group viewings. Although, I can't help but feel slightly creepy for connecting so much with a show of this kind as a grown-ass man. Maybe it's because I never had sex.
ごめん、私ちょっと難聴気味かも。
I'm sorry, I haven't had... Although, surely this show will help me learn more about the female body. Forced to partake in a game of wits to win control of a castle, Waver Velvet takes the place of his former Magecraft mentor years after the events of Fate Zero took place. Except this time, they aren't allowed to fight because the word fate isn't in the title. Hey, no fighting allowed! You can't fight if fate isn't in your title. Well, why not? I mean, Saber's right there. Well, I suppose it's a Fate anime with as confusing as it's been. Still, I'm having fun, as Waver was one of the Fate Zero characters I had more interest in, and the art has been hella stellar. I've also always been a sucker for stuff like the mysteries and cases in this series. And here's the show for our seasonal waifu war, which I am indeed invested in. With Nisekoi, we were trying to figure out which of the girls' keys belonged to the MC's locket, but this time, we're trying to figure out which one mystery gifted him their panties. 3 girls that all seem to be into some freaky shit, and his sister. It can't be the sister. I mean, when has it ever been the sister? Anyways, all the girls are appealing, although the MC is kind of a bore. I guess that's okay though, because then it's easier to put myself in his shoes. Because that's the closest I'll ever get to acquiring puss. Mao-sama Retry is the last of the isekai I'm covering. Like Isekai Cheat Magician, this show didn't really do anything downright bad, but it just did nothing to catch my interest either. Wait, Rem, is that you? Did Subaru give you a golden shower? How'd you get in there? Don't worry, Rem, I'm gonna get you out of there. I promise, I'm gonna do everything in my power to get you out of there. I already have what I need. Oh yeah, what was this show about? Well, guess I better Mao-sama retry this part. Like Dr. Stone, the catalyst for the plotline of Kanata no Astra is a giant mysterious light, which takes a group of high schoolers participating in a space camp and warps them thousands of light years away from home. It's another show that proves my belief that more anime need double-length premieres because I feel like they open up the story so much better. The show has continued to hold my interest through some intense adrenaline-raising moments, and I'm excited to see where exactly they'll venture in space. I dig most of the cast, and I have a strange feeling that the show could turn dark at any second, which I would surely welcome. If you felt that Isekai Cheat Magician didn't charm you with a true magician, then check out Tejina Senpai. Well, she's actually quite horrendous at magic, but the fact that she's very passionate about it is what counts. This is a short series that's honestly so fucking dumb that it ends up feeling super fun, so I forgive it.
You wanna see a magic trick? Surprise! It's my dick!
Oh, fuck! Well, weebs, that's all the series I'm gonna cover this season. I didn't go into detail for some shows this season, or even mention some of them at all. If you don't like it, then, I don't know, too bad. Go watch American cartoons with your mom or something. If you aren't a more accomplished human being after watching all these seasonal anime, then you need some goddamn summer school. Weebs are gonna be the master race after this season. What, with all the things the show's taught? We're gonna be fucking ripped. Our brains are gonna be 200 IQ. Even our dicks will be 200 IQ. And we're gonna be able to survive through basically anything.
Oh Lord Jesus is a fire.
Except fire, apparently. That sweet, sexy, aesthetic, crispy fire. Honestly, even though it burnt my dick off, I still want to just lie in it. Fire-chan, you and me forever, baby. Oh yeah, 420 blaze it. Oh yeah, this burns like herpes, but it feels good. What's crackin', Booty Brigade? Really hope you guys enjoyed that one because it took a hell of a lot longer to make than what I wanted to. Gonna mention the whole, hit that like button, hit the bell button to get notified of my bullshit. Leave a comment, call me an asshole, whatever keeps your dick afloat. All ways that, you can prevent me from ending up in a cardboard box like Squidward did in that one episode of SpongeBob. I also want to give a big thanks to my Patreon supporters, Shin AMV, Trouble Clef, and Doppler Do. And if you're also interested in, just free throwing your money at me as well, links to information about that are in the description below, as well as other general info and credits about the video. Also, a big thanks to anyone else who just happened to make it this far in the video and, somehow surviving through my nonsense. Peace out, Booty Brigade.